Hey everybody, for today's video, I'm playing Tryndamere in the top lane, and we're going to be testing out the Hail of Blades buff. So Riot has added 20% attack speed to Hail of Blades, making an already really good keystone for Tryndamere. Absolutely freaking busted. Now we're playing against Grasp Yasuo, so we're going to have to go through bone plating, we're going to have to go through got Ignite as well, so we still have to play around our Hail Blades cooldown. I would suspect that the Hail Blades buff won't make any difference in map. Okay, never mind. Hail Blade's broken. What am I saying? Like, what is that DPS I'm outputting on Yasuo? Hello? Like, when was the last time we were able to actually fight a Yasuo level 1 like this? Okay, yeah, never mind. Hail Blade's broken. I did some DPS testing from before and after the patch, and it's pretty meaningful, to be honest. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring up the notepad here. Yep. Here's my thoughts on it, and I've got some ideas as well for some other videos for Hail Blades. If let me know down in the comments below if you want to see any of those ideas, you know, brought to light. I'm liking the idea of maybe going Mega Bunk Mordekaiser. I did the video before with Hail Blades, but now Hail Blades being buffed, it's going to be even better. Just ult your opponent in Death Realm and triple bonk him with a like Nashor's on hit setup and just absolutely destroy. We're going to let the Yasuo kind of shove in. It's kind of like his turn to play the game. Got a good sustain. He does have the resolve tree. We do not. Well, I need to get this guy to shove in a little bit harder. I think his bone plating too without taking too much damage. He's going to be slightly tankier than your average Yasuo just because he did take Grasp.
An enemy has been slain.
And I'm trying to edge out just his shield, just his bone plating. Now we can fight. We've got Fury as well. Got no flash. Yeah, we're just going to go in. So there, before we took the all-in, very important that we took out his bone plating, and we took out his shield, and then we fished that all-in with the Hail Blades, utilizing our advantage with our summer spells, since he didn't have his flash up, and then we were just able to set up that one. Yeah, I left the wave in a good spot, so you might be wondering, why didn't I shove the wave in? Usually, hey, you kill your opponent, you shove the wave in. Well, see, the thing is, Trynd doesn't have the best wave clear. The point of shoving the wave is to get the wave shoving back to you. Kind of reset the wave. So what I just did there is I cleared out just enough minions where the wave is still pushing back to me, but it doesn't crash back into my turret by the time that I get back to lane, so that the wave is, like, I'm coming back to a frozen wave. Now I'm level 5 to level 4 from Yasuo. Now I can fish for this, like, super good trade. Now I'm looking for as much damage as possible, even outside the original Hail Blades proc. And I'm gonna just go in with Hail Blade. Yep! That's good. I can feel the DPS increase, man. I can feel it. So when I'm talking about DPS, I'm talking about like how fast the damage is coming out to kind of like burst your opponent, but as well, like, you got to be thinking that with your auto attacks, and I did a test of the auto attacks over 10 seconds. I think it's like 9.3 auto attacks over 10 seconds instead of 9.0. So, yeah, we're fishing almost an extra half an auto attack every 10 seconds, even with the, you know, outside the Hail Blades, which gives us a lot of extra damage over 10 seconds. So even in the sustained, you know, fights, we're doing pretty good. So I want to be testing out Hail Blades, even to lethal tempo matchups like Darius is a good lethal tempo matchup, as well as like Aatrox. Maybe I'll try Hail Blades into those. This extra DPS we're able to output. Maybe we can make some good headway into those matchups as well. So I don't think this is going to affect the build at all. In fact, this is just going to help the current build even more, because we're going to be just getting more damage output, like more front-loaded damage, you know, for that time. And going into the late game, especially when we have so much AD, and we have our Hermson Crate, we have our Infinity Edge, getting those 3 auto attacks out faster can help influence the team fight just way better. And you have to remember as well that with items like Profane Hydra, the attack speed boost you're getting from Hellblades also decreases the cast time from Tiamat items, including, you know, Profane Hydra that we build. Okay, Yasuo just roamed down. Guess he hasn't won his wave. I mean, I did have the wave frozen, so he was just looking to roam. Guy's in a bad spot. I'm just gonna keep hitting the turret until Yasuo comes back. Gonna get as many plates as possible, and then when Yasuo does come back, I could just proxy and reset, though we don't miss anything. But let's try to get as big of a back as possible. Looks like bot lane has just been fighting. They both have like something like this. Don't see Yasuo coming up. Maybe we can proxy him off turret. I mean, he's all 5, right? All 5. He's going towards Zerkers. I think the best Yasuo setup right now, by the way, is not even going Zerks. I think you go Phantom Dancer to get your attack speed breakpoint with your Q. And this guy's got a red buff. I guess he did get a kill in general. Alright, I'm gonna proxy then reset. The reason to proxy then reset is to make sure that when you're going for your base, so I'm gonna base now. Yasuo's gotta clear this wave. And this wave's gonna be coming back in. And now, right now, I'm not losing any minions because I already cleared the next wave ahead of time. So the time difference between the wave being killed here is like, I don't know, 8 seconds, like the time of your recall, which is gonna allow me to base and come back and not miss anything. Now, if I went even further and I proxied a second time beyond the second turret, I could save even more time for myself and allow myself to maybe even stop Yasuo from taking a reset if I wanted to. Let's see if I can burn his shield with my Profane Hydra. You know, ult. Okay, well, we got his ult out of the way. I'm just going to queue the damage. Now we can look for a kill. So it's best to find a kill on Yasuo when he doesn't have minions to kind of cut back to. I maybe could have just killed him right there. I could have just ghosted and killed him. Missed a kill opportunity, but you know what? I'm getting the turret. I'm so worth. Like right now, we're in a position where we can kill him almost whenever we want. Like we get one solid trade with the Hill Blades, and then all of a sudden now he's in kill range. So still can't just completely 100-0 the Yasuo just because he has bone plating and he has his passive shield, making him pretty freaking powerful. But yeah. Alright, let's walk this in. I see him with my W. Okay, no, we just hunted down. Oh gosh. I am going to abuse people with this Hellblade buff, and you guys should too. Like, this is crazy. I have never seen a more overloaded rune, which, by the way, I got Challenger with this rune back when it was 110% attack speed and a 12-second cooldown. But now, it's 160% attack speed and a 10-second cooldown, so it's just... Oh, oh no. Run! God, it is so stupidly broken. I can't wait to try this rune every single champion. Again, let me know, like, what champion you want to see next on this channel. As far as, you know, what I want to test with Hellblades. I've got a ton of ideas, you know, myself. Maybe there's something that you guys didn't see on my notepad there that you guys want to see. But yeah, a bunch of different stuff. So here's the notepad again if you didn't see it. Got my ideas here. You know, the instant eat Tom Kench. I mean, look at this difference with DPS with Profane Hydra. It's like almost 100 DPS increase. Because, like, again, it's not only the auto attack speed, but also the cast time of Profane Hydra goes down with that bonus attack speed. Let's see. I don't have ults, so I have to worry a little bit about Cassiopeia walking up. I'm going to allow this wave to crash instead of killing it instantly. Because I want the next wave. You see how this is coming out of turret? I'm going to allow this to come outside of turret, and then I'm going to clean crash this all the way. Okay. Well, she cut back. I could just wait. Hellblades. What was her ult?
I am your worst nightmare. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I mean, I could take a little 2v1 action. Also, I could just kill this guy. Or I can kill this guy. I mean, he's gonna reach his 10 death power spike soon. I mean, it's only 12 minutes. He's got 6. He's speed racing there. Oh, it looks like Briar's making use of this Hellblades buff too. Maybe Briar top can be pretty good. Profane Hydra Collector, full lethality of Briar. I like it. I need one wave for. Maybe I can take this blue buff if it's up.
As you wish.
I'll take blue buff and that'll give me my immortal, my LDR. Which, by the way, the reason for LDR rather than something like Collector, which I've seen some people run, is LDR is like most champions are going to have close to 100 armor, especially if they build like Tabby, so it'll easily be over 100 armor. LDR is 40% pen. You get that crit. So it's like, they have 100 armor, you're reducing 40 armor, and then your lethality kicks in. So 100 armor, you got the, you know, ignoring that 40 armor, and then you got the lethality kicking in. So that's 58 armor you're ignoring. Whereas if you build Collector, you know, minus the execute passive below 5%, which, I mean, hardly that makes a difference. It's just 10 lethality.
I am your worst nightmare.
So, is a slight, like, AD increase, but the, I like the build path for LDR a lot too, and also, like, you end up being able to fight tanks as well, at least in short trades later in the game as well. And if they ever have a jungler build, like, or maybe you're against a bruiser building Death Dance or something, could also be super good. But we can look to take out the snake. Maybe I can fake her his ulti. Oh. Or you can just give up. Maybe I didn't have ult. I said we didn't get grubs this game. Shyvana got both dragons and grubs. Already got the top 2 turrets. Maybe we could just go and rotate bottom with these 2 turrets. Try to load herself up with as much gold as possible. Flowers.
Unstoppable.
I am your worst nightmare.
We have Rift Herald up that we can grab as well. Look for a pick on Shyvana. I'm just gonna get this turret. This turret's worth, what, 425 gold? And then this turret's worth 700. That's more than a champ. And we can still go for Shyvana here. Man, she is kind of tanky. You see that spin reset already? Have to be careful of ult. Nice, we're able to dodge it. A little bit spooked about being blind queued for him checking the bush. Alright. Got ourselves in a pretty decent position. So in this case, I'm buying BF Sword and Pickaxe. If I had 1,100 gold after buying the BF Sword, like I had 2,400 gold net back, it's actually better to buy BF Sword, Cloak, and Tier 3 boots. And you see the spin reset on Shyvana. So if we had Tier 3 boots, in that case, we would have been able to insta-reset after the first 3 crits. But it took an extra, like, half second. So, big part of this build is reaching the breakpoints and resetting your spin instant. And that can add just a lot of burst damage. Because your spin, especially with, like, this lethality and penetration that you're building with this build, does a lot of damage. Like, my auto attacks are critting pretty well, but this spin, 470, especially in AoE, hitting multiple targets, is nuts for teamfighting. Like, that plus Profane, and Tryndamere all of a sudden becomes a crazy teamfight character. I think after finish this game, I'm going to buy QSS, just so I don't even have to, like, mechanically outskill and do a little face away from Cassiopea's ult. I could just tank the ult straight up and just not even care. And do Emilio. Wasn't sure if I'd live the Q ult or just flash it. I haven't Finance off this, so let's grab that. I don't want to back on a ward, so yeah. A little bit worried that maybe this was warded, then Ezreal could just EQ over the bush. Always ping wards if you can. Just because it gives you the extra 5 gold, and it marks them on the map so that you and your team know exactly where it is for the future. We want to get Otacon. We're at 328 AD right now. So yeah, 328 AD, especially for critting 3 times in a row. We're hitting them with, what, like 1,600 damage from autos. Doing close to true damage. Plus our 2 spins, which is about 500 each. So right now our burst window is like 2,600. Roughly. Which will one-shot anyone on their team right now. So, be right here. Anybody that walks up, I am instant one-tapping. And that's the power of this build. That's the reason you go Hellblade Trynd. You don't do it to kill tanks. You do it to insta-kill those squishies that can die within your burst window instant. And then because you took out that target instant, and then now you have ult and live for 5 seconds, and it still deals some pretty decent damage for the rest of the fight. That's where Tryndamere becomes super powerful. Alright, so let's see. I have to worry a little bit about CC. Oh, no crit. Man, if I crit this Shyvana, I got out too. We burned a few cooldowns there. How does that work? I was limit testing it, but I was feeling myself with the Hellblades. Maybe I could have seen the 1v5 situation and could have been like, okay, let's settle down. Let's just spin out and go grab a free Otacon. But no, I had to go in. For the test. Actually, let's go with QSS. I did say I was going to run it. Usually I would go Cycle Sword there. Because Cycle Sword just, again, Cycle Sword gives you a little bit more ability haste. Gives you that slow as well to guarantee that you're able to get the 3 Hellblades autos before they kite you out. And any extra ability haste to, you know, make it the triple crit into another spin combo just to annihilate your opponents is pretty good. Alright, now if Cass matches me side lane. Oh. We saw someone in the bush there with our W, but they reset. Annihilation. Alright, so now, oh man, look how much. We have 55 petals, 37.2 adaptive force.
As you wish.
Oh my goodness, that's like what, 20 AD? That's crazy. We have 355 attack damage. I think that's something else that kind of made the like lethality one-shot Trynd kind of viable too. Is like in all these solo queue games, like with Otacon release, all of a sudden we're having like 15 to 20 bonus attack damage on Trynd that just wasn't there in previous years. So like our burst potential is back. We don't have to like scale up our DPS or fight with something like lethal. We can just go for those one-shots. And yeah, that's Yasuo through his shield, just completely one-shotting with our full Hailblades combo. Oh, I couldn't flash over because of the grounding. I was gonna flash on Ezreal too, but in order to get in range to like flash shot him, I had to like go right in the edge of ground and yeah. Hey, we got Macro Scimitar. I could have QSS the slow from Cassia ult. Maybe I could have gotten me my kill a bit faster, but I mean, you guys are seeing the power of this. But yeah, test this out in your games. Hailblades is very strong. I think it is like just the #1 rune. As of right now, I say probably everyone testing every single matchup possible. Maybe matchups like Pantheon stuff that inherently counters Hailblades where they have some kind of invulnerability or something to deny your Hailblades proc. So like Shen with the W, Pantheon, even Jack's Counter-Strike, unless you play around that CD with Hailblades can be difficult. And so maybe lethal tempo still for this matchup, but yeah, definitely try everything else. We can go topside and push this. I'm gonna look for maybe some picks in their bot jungle. I'll slowly rotate through their jungle up topside since my team's got a little bit of control of their bot jungle. Steal a little bit of these minions, get some fury.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Victor found them. Go topside here. I think my team gets a good fight there. I mean, my Briar is like as fed as me.
This'll be a slaughter.
Okay, I have my spin flash combo ready. I'm ready to annihilate somebody. They do have a Zillion, so be careful of that. I don't even have spin flash. Oh, maybe I did. Well, damn. Personally, I revived just and was able to get out of it. Speed boost from Zillion is pretty OP. Like, is this an AP Zillion? Cosmic Drive Ludens? A lot of times you see, like, Tank Zillion. We can test out our damage. Oh, by the way, 459 AD at 1 HP. That's pretty good. We can test out our damage with going in towards full build with Baron buff. Might be kind of good to test. Get over 500 attack damage, so that we're critting for, I don't know, over 1k each. So we're gonna have what, like 1100 damage crits with this.
I am your worst nightmare.
So 1100 damage crits. So spin 600 damage. 1100 damage crits plus another spin. That's some damage. I can probably solo Baron just because I have a little bit of lifesteal from Scimitar. At least get low enough for my team. You know. I also have Milio to heal me up, give me a shield. Yeah, Briar Hill Blades buff has got to be pretty insane. Okay, Ash gonna go push out bot side. Our Briar's want to go in. High turn.
Follow my blade.
I think Millia was feeling the 1v5, kind of like I did earlier. I respect it. We could just play Dragon. Alright, so we're gonna have Cycle Sword after Dragon. We can wait, we can just team fight. We don't see them coming up through here, so we're okay. And a 4 Ocean Soul game. Can you imagine if this was a 4 Infernal Dragon game? Maximum AD. Got Cycle Sword ready to go. So 474 AD before we get to 1 HP. With 1 HP, we're getting an extra 55 attack damage.
I am your worst
So we're
nightmare.
capping out at about 529 damage. Plus we get bonus damage because we did take a Last Stand as well. So an extra 11% on top of that, just straight up increased damage. And with the amount of lethality we have and penetration, we're doing damage. Oh, good hit from Briar. Victor ulti going kind of crazy there. I can get myself a little bit lower. Let's test out the damage. Oh man, one-shotting everything. Any target we decided to go on dead. That guy had Seekers too. He forgot his Anya because it was just so much damage. Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel a bunch. Me on our whole team there. I'm going to say worth. And yeah, 46k damage. G.